Women are shaping payments and fintech every day, leading innovation, building businesses, and driving progress. This year, the Paypers is launching a very special initiative, Women at the Forefront of Payments. Through this series, we celebrate the women who are redefining the payments and fintech industries, featuring insightful conversation with industry leaders who are shaping the future. These conversations spotlight their experiences, professional journeys, challenges, and perspective on inclusivity in the industry. Hello, everyone. My name is Wana Ifrim. I'm lead editor at the Papers, and today I have the pleasure to speaking with Bridget Hall, leader of real-time payments for the Americas at ACI Worldwide. Bridget is widely recognized for her pivotal role in driving innovation and growth at ACI Worldwide, as well as her impact on the broader payments ecosystem. Most recently, Bridget was named one of the American Banker's 2025 most influential women in payments. This recognition celebrates visionary female leaders who are shaping the future of payments and driving innovation in the financial services industry. Bridget, it's such a pleasure to have you here. How are you doing today?
I am good. Thank you so much for having me, and what a wonderful topic to talk about today.
Thank you so much for joining me, Bridget. Bridget, I'd love to start by hearing about your journey first. We know that every career has its defining moments, be it the unexpected turns, the challenges, and the wins that keep us going. So I wanted to ask you, was there a particular moment that truly shaped your path and set you on the course to where you are today?
Yeah, that's such a great question. As we all think about the future of our careers, and often have that question of, what's your 5-year plan, what's your 10-year plan, where do you want to go with your career? And I have to say, several years ago, I was on a good path in more of the financially focused roles within organizations. And I had the opportunity to work with a mentor and a colleague internally at my company, and shifted my career path away from the financial area of the business into more of the product area. And at the time, it seemed a little bit strange to some people, but what I really found was roles and opportunities that were exciting and interesting, and ended up fitting my personal skill set quite well. And so that really has set this path for me around being a leader in our product organization and working in the real-time payment space at ACI. And it's such a fun thing to look back at, because I took a chance on an opportunity for a role, and it wasn't in my 5-year plan. And those are where sometimes the most exciting opportunities have come from. And it's that I just think about that moment a lot, of how it changed kind of the trajectory of my career.
Thank you so much, Bridget. I really appreciate you sharing that with us. And now I would like to talk a little bit about growth, be it both professional and personal, because we all know that very often it comes with the habits that we build, first of all, and the perspectives that we adopt. And I would like for you to share maybe with us, what are the key habits or shifts in mindset that have fueled your success?
Yeah. I, it's always interesting when you think about the habits, and often when we think about habits, it's the repeatability of habits and being consistent with your habits. And one habit that I have found consistently over time is that change is constant, and being open to change and learning to be comfortable with the uncomfortableness of change is something that continues to serve me well as a habit, and especially in the payment space. And we talk about this a lot right now. There is so much change and innovation happening in the payment space. So being comfortable with this, recognizing that change is happening, and being adaptable to change will make you a valuable resource to your organization and your teams. And personally, keeping that mindset of change will keep you open to new opportunities and continuous learning opportunities as well.
And can I also ask, how was it for you working in a male dominant industry, and what has helped you to stay confident and resilient along the way in a male dominated industry?
Yeah. So if I sort of think about the confidence piece, often we talk a lot about the often discussed imposter syndrome or the potentially overly humble nature that many women have. And something that I've found very helpful for myself is spending time learning about my own strengths and my own areas that I need growth in, and having a truly good understanding of what that looks like. And it's really helped me be more confident in my work, knowing what I know and knowing what I don't know. And within a male industry, a male dominated industry, this is where I've really tried to spend time building relationships with the men in my organization, even if it starts as something just as social as joining the company's fantasy football league, to build those social relationships with my male coworkers, and then finding that that can give men the opportunity to get to know me, to work with me a bit more and understand my skill set as well. And then I've really seen that be able to give them the opportunity to support me, to be an advocate for me, and to champion me within my roles, both in the industry as well as in my company, and seeing them more as a supportive system in that male-dominated industry.
Thank you so much. You are an inspiration for all of us, and you've given us a lot to think about. I One final question, Bridget. Looking back at your journey, if you could sit down with your younger self and share one piece of advice, something maybe that you wish you'd know earlier, what would it be?
That's the look back of if you could only, hindsight is 2020. If you could only go back 15 years and give yourself some advice is a great question. And really what I think about now, when we talk about career journey paths and we talk about managing your career, often that conversation is it's your job to manage your career. No one else is going to do that for you, which is absolutely true. However, you also don't need to do it alone. And I really wish that my younger self, I would have told myself to find mentors earlier in my career, and take advantage of those mentorship opportunities. They were there, the potential was there, but I wasn't confident enough to be able to reach out and ask for career advice. And when I did start utilizing a mentor, I had a mentor, and so I felt like I had checked that box and I was good. And I think that's something that was probably it took me a bit longer to realize that one mentor is great, multiple mentors is better. Finding mentors that are diverse and having a few to sort of create a little bit of your own board of directors on helping to advise and guide your career can be a significant benefit to a woman growing her career in the industry. And thinking about the diversity of mentors, find a woman, find a man, find someone that's at your level, find someone that's more senior to you, or even internally and externally. I've had great mentorships within ACI, but I've also had a couple of great mentors within the payments industry that I've never worked with from an employee perspective, but from an industry colleague perspective, I've found some really great mentors there to provide advice as well. So that's something that I really hope that others and younger women in the industry can take advantage of find the mentors, find diverse mentors to have assistance on building your career plan.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Bridget. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and story with us today. And I hope we'll have a chance to reconnect soon.
Yes,
And
wonderful. Thank you so much for having me for this conversation.
we very much appreciate your time and your insights. And to our audience, thank you all for tuning in. And be sure to stay with us for more inspiring stories from women at the forefront of payments.